Hey, what's up, GW? Coming to you live on demand on your YouTube channel. You know how we do it. Hey, couple things. One, I'm sorry I didn't drop a couple reviews. As of late, I've been super busy, and the world has just gone a little bit crazier than usual. So, with that in mind, um, the reason I haven't been dropping videos is because it's me and my wife's 13th anniversary. We've been married 13 years. You believe that? That's crazy. And I'll tell you what, I wouldn't trade her for the world and everything. She is everything to me, and I hope you guys feel that way about your significant others. So, with that in mind, I've dug back into the classics and I've watched a movie called The Serpent and the Rainbow. Now, I don't know if I did a review on this film or not, but I'm going to tell you how it is. And I've been playing a lot of the Avengers game, which I really liked, and Watch Dogs. That's another cool flick, or another cool game y'all should play. So, anyway, I'm going to tell you about Serpent and Rainbow real quick, get you guys up to speed. It was done by legendary horror director Wes Craven, of Nightmare on Elm Street, Last House on the Left, Deadly Friend. You know, this is an underrated horror classic because it didn't really get the reaction that it was supposed to get at the box office, and it's based on the true story of Wade Davis. In fact, you guys can look up the book, The Serpent and Rainbow. It deals with voodoo and Haiti. And what makes this film, at least more entertaining to me than it might to you, is the fact that it uses voodoo not as just a reason why zombies are going on. It uses it as a main ingredient in the story. The story is about Wade Davis, or an anthropologist, they changed his name, played by Bill Pullman, who goes down to Haiti for a pharmaceutical company to investigate reports of zombification. In doing so, he finds that there are legitimate reasons that this thing actually works. In the process of finding the ingredients, making them, and transporting them back, he gets in trouble with the local Haitian militant government that wants to see him dead. And that ensues, or that kicks off a series of very crazy events. One of them, with Bill Pullman being buried alive. Another one with him being injured. The very cool thing about this movie is when Bill Pullman hallucinates, it is very, very creepy, very, very, very frightening, and done very well. This is not a campy horror picture. This is actually a serious thing. And I remember when this film came out, I remember hearing news stories that there was actually a powder that did that. And if you watch the movie to completion, the end of the movie does say that it's being studied, in Europe and all these other places. I don't know the name of the chemical offhand, but you should check it out. Read the Wade Davis book. Definitely give it a whirl. This is one of Wes Craven's best films in terms of story, and it has the element of realism. This is not something where, voodoo creatures come out of nowhere to terrorize people. This has an element of realism to it. And it's actually, you could see that they changed a few things. I have read the book, and believe me, the book is amazing. And I was actually at Haiti. Me and my wife, we went on vacation. We did the tropical deal. We actually toured Haiti, and it's hard not to think about this movie when you're walking through the streets. And maybe there is a subculture that can, does that type of thing, but you don't know because it's hidden. It's that blue velvet thing where everything looks, peachy keen on the outside, but once you get underneath it, it's dark and macabre. But definitely give a shout out, or definitely check out Serpent and Rainbow. You can get that from Shout Factory. That's the copy I got. And it's very, very entertaining. And Bill Pullman puts on one hell of a cool performance as the main character. I cannot say enough about this movie. It is highly entertaining. It doesn't go to the realm of, boringness or cheesy, overacting. It stays pretty true to realism, which is what I liked. And like I said, the big star is that, the hallucinations. And this thing was filmed pretty much in Haiti. And it's just a really cool picture. And it was released in the 80s, guys, because I can remember the trailer. Scared the shit out of me. It was Bill Pullman wakes up, looks across from his beach house, looks across the way, and sees a ghost ship on fire with a dead corpse at the helm of it. So this bad boy was released 1987. And I remember it because it used to scare the shit out of me, like I said. The tagline for this movie is "Don't bury me, I'm not dead." And it sounds pretty corny, but once you see the movie, it makes total sense. So definitely give Serpent and Rainbow a try. It is a very overlooked horror film, in my opinion. And it's one of Wes Craven's best films. I would put this right underneath Nightmare on Elm Street, because the direction he takes and what he puts into the film makes it a masterpiece of horror, even if it's overlooked. And that's the thing. I don't think this film will ever get the credit it deserves, because not many people know about Wade Davis. Not many people know about the Haiti thing. But Google it up. Do yourself a favor, and you will not be disappointed. I watched it again, and it was actually a better movie than what I remember. So give it a whirl. Serpent and Rainbow, done by horror legend Wes Craven. GW.